All right, welcome in everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. My name is Francine here with my channel, The Hermetic Herald, and I'm here for my members. I want to see if I can touch base with all of you and to inquire and also touch base with your ancestors, your spirit team, and spirit guides. We'd like to see and touch on whether there are messages that are meant to help you, that are meant to help influence, I'm hearing influence you in some way on a choice or on a path that you're wanting to take. So before I begin, my name is Francine. As I stated earlier, I am a mystic, medium. I am a reader of the cards intuitively, but I also have very shamanic roots as well. So I integrate all of my abilities into this message and other messages that you will see here on Buy Me a Coffee. But I wanted to start off with a moonology message. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors, are there any messages to start off that you would like to present to the collective today? To those that have chosen to become a member here, what would you like them to know? What would you like them to know? What messages would you like the collective to know at this time? I'm feeling like there's 3, so let's see. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors, thank you so much. Ashe. Okay, so we have 3 messages coming through. We have conclusions are within reach, full moon eclipse. We have communication is key, new moon in Gemini. And we have full moon in Virgo, you are good enough. So collective, your guides want you to know these 3 things. What's interesting is that this is turning into somewhat of a pick a card, okay? What I mean by that is literally your spirit guides, your spirit team, and your ancestors want me to do 3 different scenarios here. So for this video, we're gonna be touching base with a group of you who are being told and feel that there's a conclusion coming within reach, within your grasp. So there's something ending, there's something that's has been unwinding for you. And I'm hearing rewinding as well. So it's like you're kind of going back and integrating something that you've experienced in the past or something that you had to understand, and you're understanding it in a new measure now. Okay? So for those of you that feel drawn to that card, I'm going to be touching base on that in a second. For the people that feel drawn to this card, to communication being key, to the blue, to the throat chakra color here, there's something about you saying what you really need to say to family is what I'm hearing, to people that are close to you. There's something about you having a 2 of Swords energy about addressing something that you feel really strongly about, or something that involves either standing up for a choice, standing up for a position, because I'm feeling like an activism type energy from you guys as well, as though you guys need to speak about something or to speak up about something you feel very passionately about. And I feel as though there's something holding or hindering you from doing that. So you're going through some indecisiveness, and there needs to be a decision made is what I'm hearing from your ancestors. A decision has to be made because your mind is made, it is getting it's getting its own way. So there's something that needs to be said here, and we're going to touch on that in a minute. So if you feel drawn to that, keep watching, okay? We have the 3rd one, full moon in Virgo, you are good enough. There's someone here that's beginning. I'm hearing someone put their pearls before swine. Someone here decided to show someone who wasn't worthy of their time, of their effort, of their, I'm hearing imagination. Someone who wasn't imaginative enough to see just how beautiful you are and just how valuable you are. It was like they saw only what they wanted to see, or they were only, like they were looking at you in the way that they wanted to see you, like they tried to force their perceptions on you, project it on you, tried to make it seem as though there was something wrong with you rather than it's something wrong with them. Someone here is feeling like they need to see their beauty and to see what they bring to a collective, to a group of people, to their family, to their friends, to their environment. And I'm seeing 444 on the clock. So you are good enough. To this group and to all of us, you are good enough, and there's something about you allowing yourself to decorate and adorn your crown with that understanding. This is heart chakra. activation. This is heart chakra healing, of seeing that your value is not found in what people see, but in what you are. Because the thing is, you will come across a number of people on your path, collective, and some will see you for who you are, but they're likely not seeing themselves. If they're not accepting you, they're not seeing an aspect of what creation is like, and that we take on so many different forms. I mean, we're all so vastly different, you know, and so I'm just hearing the same words, imaginative. It's like someone isn't imaginative enough in your circle or someone close to you, and you need to recognize that you are good enough to, I'm hearing, step away. You're more imaginative than you think. Okay, there's something about you specifically as a being distinctly different from a group of people that you may spend time with or you may be in close proximity to. Bottom of the deck, the overall energy is your dreams need a practical plan. Practicality is something that's being addressed here. That's about seeing the spiritual realm as not just spiritual, but literally like your life. Okay, the immaterial is just as important as the material plane. You know, needing food, needing water, needing a house, a roof under your head of some sort, needing friends, family. For us, some of us, and many of us, spirituality, you know, having a connection with yourself on a deeper level. This is going further than that. Okay, so if you feel drawn to conclusions are within reach, let us see what message Spirit has for you in this message. Because I'm also seeing the red and orange, so I'm feeling the sacral chakra. And it's also an idealized sense of self is what I'm hearing. Like you coming into understanding yourself and passionately expressing what you see. Passionately undergoing this change and letting yourself become who you were meant to be and who you really are. Okay, spirit guides, angels, ancestors, what messages do you have for the first card? For conclusions are within reach, the Fool. What's funny is that we talked about conclusions, right? We talked about the endings. Now there's a new beginning starting here with the Fool. This is about taking a leap of faith. Trusting what you hear, trusting what you see, trusting what comes your way, and letting the sun shine on it, letting people see it, letting yourself light up a room is what I'm feeling very strongly. It's letting yourself be seen and loved and adored and enjoyed by many. People are going to come across your path when you're in your truth, and they're going to really see who you are, and they're going to stay. There's something about you being unapologetic about your abilities. I'm hearing abilities. Someone here is, I'm getting interesting energy. So I'm getting hamstring. So I don't know if you guys recently had an injury or hamstring injury or something like that, but they're talking about the archetype of the athlete, of having this durability in your spirit, of being able to be all that you are and not being apologetic about it, of kind of winning and going through the race, right? Of kind of not looking to other people and comparing yourself, but going your own course and going your own way and making it something special. Acknowledging that it is special. Okay? So that's beautiful energy of acknowledging that you're taking a leap. Okay? It takes risk to acknowledge something new. Okay? Next card we have here is the Five of Pentacles. There may be people that are left out, that feel left out at this current moment in time. There are people that are going to be leaving your life, or people that you have cut off from your life that are going to be feeling left out in the dark because you're taking this new beginning, this new and exciting revelation, this new and exciting course. You're just going and it's kind of like you're just letting the steps fall, or I'm hearing two things. You're letting the chips fall where they may, and you're just letting each step define itself. Like you take you use your left foot, right? You put one foot down, and you're just gonna say, okay, well, I trust that the universe has got my other foot now. You know, this is gonna happen. It's gonna work out. The money's gonna manifest for me. The opportunity is gonna manifest for me because I'm trusting the universe and I'm going step by step. And that's something that they want to honor, and they really honor that with you. We also have the Seven of Cups, because along the way, as you go on this journey, you're going to see a number of different things. I'm hearing outlooks. You're going to have a number of vastly different outlooks on life, like things that you can do and that you can uncover. And it's like you're rewriting or writing your story. You're creating and crafting your story. And there's something beautiful about just going with your own imagination, about going with your own heart and letting it lead you. So this is beautiful energy. They just want you to see that to prepare you for what you're going to experience, you will be losing people along the way, people that are going to feel left out. Hell, you might feel left out for a second, because you're not going to resonate with the things that you used to anymore, because you're uncovering more aspects of yourself as you go on. So you may end up things may fall away, but I feel as though they want you to communicate. They want you to keep going and to keep communicating and speaking your truth as you go past all of these different experiences, or as you go on each level of this journey. Because the Fool's at 0, and there's something beautiful about just letting the path take its course for you. Are there any other messages that you'd like to share? Okay, we had a couple. We had the Ace of Wands come out. That's inspired action towards a goal, towards an endeavor. That's saying, let's do this. Okay, it's the start of something new. Inspired. You are inspired right now to take action. And I'm also feeling really strongly like you guys are standing up for yourself and fighting, because you may have felt left out by a group of people for some time, and you had to take the time to heal that. You know, there are people that didn't accept you for who you were, didn't accept you for what you did, or more so like what you wanted to do. And you came to a place of, I gotta let this go, not in the sense of ignoring it, but I gotta move forward. I can't let this hold me back anymore. I'm gonna pave my own way, even when people try to keep me desolate or try to keep me out of affairs or stuff going on. I can charter my own path, and I can bring along people on my journey with me that want to be there with me, that are similar in their focus, like what they want to do with their lives. We have the Ten of Cups coming through as well. So this is like wish fulfillment. This is like a whole new family. This is moving towards a happy family, happy home. And so your home life also could be shifting into this family life of like making your own family, manifesting it for yourself, manifesting just a group of people, whether or not you guys are related by blood, but there's like this connection between the two of you. We also have here the Empress. So yeah, some of you may be interested in starting a family as well. Conclusions are within reach. A new beginning is coming soon. So for you, if you are looking at starting a family as a feminine, or like wanting to be a mother, Spirit's trying to highlight that if you take action towards this, you will be able and you will be successful in that. Because it feels as though someone here has been fighting for that with the Five of Swords at the bottom of the deck, and you have come out victorious. So there's something here also about a conclusion of you trying to make this happen and manifesting this for yourself. And let's see, we have the Ten of Swords and the Moon. Yeah, fighting past the painful ending. Maybe you've had trigger warning. I just want to mention like pregnancies, maybe failed pregnancies here. And there's now this balance coming into the fray, and you're able to see yourself get pregnant and have a child. That's coming through. Like, this is the time. Like, now is the moment. So someone here, this is very specific for one of my members. So yes, there is a yes here for trying to start a family. If for the other storyline can also be yours as well, about starting into and freely looking at your path. Your path ahead is becoming clearer with each step. Okay, we have another card. Yeah, the Page of Cups. It's like time to be a child, in the sense of allowing your inner child to really guide you and lead you here. And I also feel like the Page of Cups could be the energy of a child as well. So I'm going to touch base with that. But the Page of Cups is about your inner child regardless, okay? interestingly enough, at the bottom of the deck is a Three of Swords. Yeah, okay. So there may be a baby here that's trying to communicate with you that you may have lost for someone here, and it was you may have been 7 months along when that baby was passed away. I feel like they're trying to connect with you or talk to you, and they may even be coming into the wow. They may be coming into the 3D for you, and that is the baby you're gonna have. So that's for one specific person. Someone here has a child, a spirit baby that is trying to communicate with them and is trying to make themselves known to you. Yeah, because I feel as though they really, really love you. They really, really care about you, and they want to come back. Is there anything that this baby would like to say to this number here? Is there anything that you would like to say to this number? I feel this card strongly. Is there anything you'd like to say to this number here? Wow. I'm going to take these three. Okay, we have the sun. Yeah, a sun. It could have been a sun or a Leo during Leo season. That's very possible, but the sun is here. This is joy. This is keeping your countenance up, of being happy, of rejoicing. Please rejoice in this beautiful moment, okay? Please rejoice in what's coming for you. Please allow yourself to see the sun rise. Please do not allow yourself to stay in your sorrows. Any sorrows, I'm seeing Five of Cups energy, like of seeing the losses. Please see that there is a new day dawning and that there's a new day that has come. They want you to not be in this Nine of Swords energy of worrying, of keeping yourself up at night, of crying, because I'm seeing someone crying here, and they're up at night and they're just like in such pain. Okay, and I want you to know that your spirit child, those spirit children, if there are more, want you to know that the pain they saw you in, they don't want you to feel that way. They want you to know that the intuitive feeling you had, the nudging towards having these babies, and wanting this child, or of the choices that were made, understanding that your intuition was on point about them coming to you, about them speaking to you, about them trying again. Like there's something here about someone in particular here that is able to have children, is going to have this child come back to them. Because we have the Eight of Swords, like getting stuck in your head, Queen of Wands, and the Queen of Cups. We have this energy of you taking the initiative because you want this baby so much. They want you to know that they're like a soulmate to you. They are a soulmate, and that they know you from previous lifetimes is what I'm hearing. Someone here, I'm seeing 6, so I don't know if it was 6 lifetimes ago, but soulmate energy. This person is a soulmate of yours, and they want to come through you. They want to come back, but they're communicating with you a lot here with the Eight of Wands. Yeah, and you can hear them, and they want you to know that that's true. That's truly what you're hearing, because you have the ability and clairaudient. Someone here is clairaudient, and they're able to hear and communicate with their babies, or with their baby. Yeah, and they have a lot of love for you. There's a lot of love between the two of you. Yeah. They want you to see something differently, to see the experience in a new measure, because they want you to see it with the sense of they were with you and they were inside of you then, and they're still with you now. Very beautiful energy. I'm getting also the Two of Cups. They're very connected to you. Whoever this is, I don't know if your name starts with an H, but I was about to say and I couldn't get the name out. But someone here has a name with an H, and that's coming through. They're being highlighted here. So this is beautiful energy, guys, okay? I want this message about this conclusion coming in reach to hit you, and to recognize that you are on a new path. You are on a new chartered path, and there needs to be this peace that comes to you where you're accepting of what comes through and what happens next, because you have a lot of great things in store for you. Okay, so I feel as though I need to move on to the second one. Communication is key here. Okay. For communication is key. Communication is key, Spirit. Communication is key. There may be some Geminis here as well. This might have to do with a specific Gemini. Interesting. I'm getting antlers, so I don't know if you are maybe like a lover of animals, but that's coming through. Like the antlers are usually like used in battle. So I don't know if you battle with your mental space, like you're very good at like fighting with your words, being very cutting. You could also be a Virgo, because Mercury rules the signs of Gemini and Virgo. Yeah, I'm feeling these cards here. Okay. So at the bottom of the deck, we have Page of Pentacles. This is about starting an endeavor, about starting like a craft of some kind. This could be a certification. This is about getting your money in order, of venturing into a new affair with regards to your resources. We have the Six of Swords. That's about moving on to calmer waters. And what's interesting is with this one, it's about moving with a number of people, with your family, with the people you resonate with, of moving forward into new territory. So I'm not sure if you guys are moving on to calmer waters physically. It could be a physical move. It could be a mental move of saying, I'm not going to fight anymore. I'm not going to take the BS anymore. I'm going to move forward, and that's that. You could be leaving in secret. Yeah, because I didn't even realize the moon was next. So the moon card is about like the illusions. There's a lot of illusions. Moving out into calmer waters. So you're moving out of this energy of not really seeing the way ahead, of not knowing what to do, of not knowing what to say in a situation, because I'm feeling the throat chakra card, this card coming through again. You're seeing the silver lining in a situation, and as you're moving, you're not sure of what the next step is as well, but you're going forward into the unknown. And you're willing to take the time. Slow and steady is definitely going to be your course of action with regards to this, with regards of your truth, of speaking your truth, of acknowledging your truth, because I'm seeing, let's see, the Page of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups, and the King of Swords. Yeah, your intuition is on point about an endeavor, about what you feel like you need to do next. Like you guys might have a skill set that you're really interested in developing, and Spirit wants to highlight that you know the truth, that this is something that you should be doing long term, and it could be something intuitive. Let's see what I get here, because I actually feel like I need to shuffle this. This is my Divine Feminine Career deck. So let's just get all these cards here. One. Yeah, that wants to come out to you. 2, 3, 4, 5. That wants to come out to you. 6. Alright. That. Is there anything else you'd like to tell this group? Yeah, mastermind. So Spirit's highlighting the need to join a community of entrepreneurs, people that are in your corner, that are also similarly going into something you're getting certified in. So this could be a similar energy of like, I had this energy not too long ago come up in my collective readings, so likely you watch my readings there, but it's about heading into learning how to use your intuitive abilities in terms of Reiki, in terms of energy healing, in terms of massage therapy, of communicating that and making sure that you make the movements forward, because you'd be really, really good at it. And I think joining a group of people will help you get the love, support, and feedback you need to achieve your dreams. They want to make sure that you know that. Finance. Make a monthly budget for your business and personal income and expenses. Always be clear and specific about your finances. So there may be some fear revolving around you allowing yourself to really sit down. I'm hearing Aries, so there's an Aries watching. Someone with Aries placements specifically. Where are your Aries placements in collective, or at least this person? Because that might determine something in regards to this card for communication. The communications key card. But making a budget is important here. They want you to make a budget and to also be clear and specific, which is similar. Let me just move this up for you guys. This is similar to the energy of communicating. Communicate to your spirit guides, to your spirit team, what you need. If you guys need finances, just say it, okay? If you guys need a certain amount of money, just make sure that you're making that known, that you're not trying to ignore it because it's difficult, okay? Because that's a normal thing to do, but it's not going to help you in your manifestations. We also have here, raise your vibration. You raise your vibration and attract opportunities when you love your life and enjoy each day to the fullest. There's an energy of needing to get in a higher vibration when you're addressing your finances. There's a need for you to say, okay, I'm really bummed about this situation right now, but I know that Spirit's got me. I know that this is going to work out, because why else would I get this information about this new job, you know, or new endeavor if it's not for me? Someone here needs to recognize that your vibration, if it's in a low vibration, it affects how successful and efficient and effective your manifestations are. So there needs to be some, like, you might even need to go to the water. You may even need to spend time in the water, spend time relaxing and allowing yourself to unwind, allowing yourself to listen to your inner voice speak, because it will tell you what you need help in, what blockages in your chakras you need. Because someone here is having some throat chakra block. They're not speaking to the divine. They're not speaking to their ancestors enough about the situation. The bottom of the deck is sharing your message. Someone here needs to share their message and actually let people see them for who they are. That really needs to come out. That throat chakra is going to help you when you activate that and start just sharing who you are with people, that you'll notice that you'll be able to feel more calm and cool and collected with the divine and with the unknown, with the moon here. We have the sun. Oh my gosh. So they're going to shed light on the situation with you as you go, slow and steadily. So don't worry about that, collective, okay? The people that are members here and resonate with this message, there's a need for you to not worry about the unknown, because it's going to be made known to you. Profit. Welcome abundance into your life. Create a strong relationship with money. Rejoice in the opportunity and experiences it brings. I heard Hicks. I don't know if someone's last name is Hicks here, but there's a need, or you consider yourself a Hick, weird, to have that message come through. But someone here needs to welcome their opportunities. Welcome what's coming in for you, because it really is coming in. This is not just a feel-good message, collective. Your guides want you to know that you're moving into some unknown territory, but recognize that the sun is coming out and will shed light on the situation for you. So that's what I have for my team 2, or message 2. I want to move on to message 3. And just a last message for you guys, right? It's so important that you allow yourself to speak honestly and upfront about your situation as well, with the people that you trust as well, because there's some people that are also there with you that want to help you. And I'm hearing M-A-R. I'm hearing Martian vibes, which is relating to like the Aries energy. There might be an Aries in your life that is going to be very beneficial, and it's almost they're gonna fight for you. If you feel like you're in this 8 of Swords energy, they want you to start to see that your vibration needs to go higher, and that meditation is necessary. If you ever feel this way, conflicted or not sure, with the 5 of Wands and the 8 of Swords, they want you to recognize that affects your manifestation. So make sure that you're finding balance before you try to manifest. Okay? There's a need to see the situation differently before you act on it. Okay? So that's what I have for number 2. And let's go on to number 3. For those that are really drawn to you are good enough, what messages do you have? What messages do you have? I'm hearing more than the earth, more than the stars. Someone here adores you. Someone here adores you, collective. Yeah, it's like they would go heaven and earth just to be with you. I'm not sure if you have a loved one that you might be thinking of. Diana. I'm hearing like names, but that's the first one that came through. More than you know. That's what they want you to know. They love you more than you know. You're good enough more than you know. and they want you to see that. They want to help that. They also want to eliminate any worries that you have as well about whether or not you're good enough to do something that they might have asked you to do, or something that you feel drawn to do. What's interesting is at the bottom of the deck we have the Ten of Pentacles. This feels like an ancestor, and I'm feeling the first card here. Yeah, your ancestors that are coming through are fighting for you. They're in your corner. They're not going to let you fall. They're not going to let you fall asunder, is what I'm hearing. They're not going to let you be depraved or feel like you have to settle for anything in order to get what you need, like the funds that you need. Wow, there's a lot of energies here. Okay, so they're involved in your manifestations. For one, they're soulmates. These ancestors, they've been with you in lifetimes previous and past. They also are just really proud of you, and they love you a whole lot, okay? But the card that we got was the Ten of Swords, an end of a difficult situation. They recognize that this is the end, and that it was torturous, and that it was painful. They recognize that, okay? They recognize more than you know. Sometimes you may not feel or realize that they're right there next to you and that they're talking to you, but they are. That's coming through. What other messages do you have for, whoa, a lot of messages. What messages do you have, spirit guides, ancestors, whoa. So we got a good amount. Let's get these together. First one we got was the Hermit. That's about enlightenment. That's about introspection. You're delving into your inner knowing, your inner sense of self. I think in every painful situation you've experienced, you've gotten deeper and deeper into who you are as a person, as a soul. On a soul level, I feel like you've gone through so many transformative moments that have given you the insight to see the pain and where it's coming from, because I feel like it's past life. So a number of you have had like past life pain. I don't even know why I'm getting Princess Diana. I got that over and over. I don't know if you like are them incarnate or something. Someone here, I'm hearing Princess Diana for sure. I don't know if you're connected to this person and like maybe they resonate with you, or if they're coming through themselves. But the end of a tough situation is near, and my ear just rang, my right ear. What's interesting is I've never noticed this in this card, but if you look at the man, he has two fingers up like this, and I feel as though maybe that would help you in your manifestation or in your meditation. Something about, it reminds me of like Jesus as well, so I'm not sure if you're a Sirius starseed or something along those lines, but I feel as though the prana, or there's something about this mudra or something along those lines that would be helpful for you in meditating and in connecting with yourself, your higher self. I feel like you'll receive insight and intuition. You might even have a Hindu background or past life that is coming through as well. Your intuitive knowing, your sense of self, it came through a lot of difficult situations and hardships, and now they are ending. You're shaving away at those things in order to come into alignment with yourself with the Lovers card. The Lovers, I think of interesting, I feel fate on this card. So I see Archangel, I believe Michael in the middle, but it could be Raphael, I'm not sure. But we see the Archangel in between this man and this woman, and I feel almost a sense of like fate, like the wheel turning in. I'm hearing an unassuming direction. Like no matter what life brought to you and brought in your space, in your experience, in your lives, this in previous lifetimes, it's always brought you closer to, it brought you closer to seeing that it was meant to happen anyway. It's like almost like predestination, like your soul decided as a contract to come and to do the things that came, and it may not have been exciting, pleasant all the time. Likely it was very painful, as we stated, but it was fated. The introspection was fated, and it almost is like a recollection. It's like what you experienced in past lifetimes, you may experience it now, but in a different way. Let me give you an example. Okay, so for instance, like in this life, for me, I broke my kneecap, okay? When I broke my kneecap, likely could have lined up with another situation where I was in a battle with the exact same soul in this incarnation, but it happened in another plane, and I was struck in my knee by a sword. Do you understand the karma associated with that? Adam and Eve had some karma attached to them after they ate of the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. If we are going to go into biblical accounts, they had some karma attached to them, but their relationship was fated. Okay, there was meant to be a lot of beauty out of their situation. And what you'll notice is the tree behind her has the snake and the serpent, and behind him is the burning bush. And like, it's just interesting, the dynamic between what's beautiful and lovely and yet what was fated for you. It's like whatever came for you this life came from other lifetimes. But you're recognizing that with the Hermit card, and you're taking those moments, right? With the Four of Pentacles, you're taking and holding on to the insight, the information, and you're holding it on and you're protecting it. Spirit wants to highlight that. You're delving into those pentacles, you're delving into those truths about those past life experiences, and you're recognizing that you're good enough to do it 10 times over. If you had to learn a lesson or learn something very valuable, or to decide to do differently in this life, and it took 10 years or 10 lifetimes or 20, just know that you were good enough to do it regardless. I think sometimes we get caught up in time, we get caught up in timetables and saying, like, if we're an old soul, we must be dumb because we had to reincarnate like 500 times. No, that's not the case. You shouldn't feel bad about coming in here into this earth plane many times over. You should be happy that you came and that you learned something in each of those lives, okay? Someone here needs to recognize that even if it feels like really shitty and it's been really long and tiring and arduous, know that you at least made progress and that you were moving towards what you came for. You are good enough to do that. You are good enough to complete this entire cycle, this karma, whatever else you're experiencing in this lifetime, okay? The full moon is here. That's an ending. You are nearing the ending, collective. And it's like you're regaining sense of self. You're regaining your understanding of the intuitive realm, of the mysterious, the etheric realm. You're understanding that you're coming to an understanding bit by bit by bit as a human. Recognize that being a human and doing this stuff is not easy. So I want you guys to really commend yourself and to see how good you've been doing and how effective you have been, okay? And they've been with you throughout the entire thing, and they want you to know that you're more than enough to complete this cycle, to complete a lineage, in the sense of completing a generational curse or a generational karma attached to it. I'm feeling like a sense of generational karma. They want you to know you're good enough to complete it and that you have all the support that you need and more. That is what they want you to know. Now, I would like to get an Ancestor Spirit card because I also felt like I needed to get this for someone, and look at that, look at Spirit. So let's get some Ancestor messages here. Thank you so much, Ancestors. I'm hearing so I saw the card re-energize and connect. I feel as though you guys need to recharge by connecting with your ancestors. That will help you get messages and get them out and understanding them. Because sometimes you need to speak out. That would be very helpful to you. Ancestors, what messages do you have for the people that are tuning in to buy me a coffee? They're tuning into this message here. For my members, what ancestor messages would you like to share? Oh, wow. Good, good, good. Bottom of the deck is family connections, and this is what I was feeling earlier. I feel like these kindred spirits, these ancestors that are visiting you are from your family, your lineage, your line, and they're your friends as well. Honor the deities around you is what your ancestors are saying. There are some deities around you that have been trying and have been helping you and assisting you on your path. And the really interesting thing is that I also have been having a number of deities that have surrounded me as well that I'm just starting to uncover. So they want you to look into prayers, offers towards them, or help, asking for help from them, because they will help you in these situations. There also may need to be an altar set up for your ancestors and for these deities as well. Look up the deity that you feel close to, or you notice synchronicities with. If you're seeing a bird, look up that bird. If you're noticing that you're wanting to get mangoes when you think of them, or you're seeing mangoes like intuitively or clairvoyantly. Look into the deity that enjoys mangoes. Like, there are so many resources at your fingertips now in order to know this information, okay? They want you to honor that and to open up to them as well. I don't know if you came from a background where you may have thought that was wrong, but it feels as though they're wanting you to recognize that you have a connection to these deities, okay? That you have a history that goes further than any other religion or anything like that. It's something deeper than that. You have find your voice, which is express yourself, open up, and sing out. Some of you guys need to sing out and allow your voice to be heard. There's also this need to open up your heart and allow yourself to express your intentions, your emotions. Allow your emotions to come out. We have go with the flow, let go, rest, manifest. So there's a need for you to flow through the pain, to flow through the experiences of life, to recognize that you wanted to heal and to move past certain things. And I feel this card strongly coming out. I'll check it out in a second. But you also have remember who you are, culture, resilience, and beliefs. Remember your legacy, your lineage. Someone might have like a bear totem as well, and they want to make that known. I'm also hearing Mayan. So you have like some history with regards to animals as well. They're coming through. You may have a connection to the water, because these two also have water in the background here. So there's a need for you to rest, to manifest, to allow yourself to dream big, because you are good enough to have all of this and more. They want you to delve deeper into the moon, into the things that are coming through. And I don't know if moon cycles are important, but you need to delve deeper with them and spend time by the water, or allow yourself to be hydrated enough in order to receive messages. There's something here about remembering your legacy, and that you can tap in naturally because of your legacy and of your history with the spirits and deities that surround you, but also of your lineage, your ancestors that are also here as well. Far and wide is what I'm hearing. It's like they want you to know you have a lot of ancestors, guys. I keep hearing the east, so that's important here for someone. What I'm also thinking of is there's a card in here that's about balance. Is that, oh my God. Oh my freaking gosh. I was literally gonna say there's a card that says like balance, and you have to, I wanted to look at the east. I love that, oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, the east. You guys need to look at the east. So you're balancing your root chakra. Thank you, okay. I am on it with your ancestors. I like this energy. Okay, so they want you to really look at balancing, and it's interesting. It's like your root chakra is likely needing to be in alignment here, okay? Your root chakra is what's going to help you feel grounded enough to tap into your gifts, and your upper chakras as well. This is about creating and expressing your gifts and your abilities and inspiring other people. You're good enough to move forward into this energy. I feel as though with the Four of Pentacles earlier, let me just show you guys. With the Four of Pentacles, it almost feels like you held your own, you held your peace. And there's a need for you to let those beautiful pentacles, the information and insight that you've acquired from these deities, from your ancestors, from your guides, out, so that you can begin to express yourself. There's a need for you to express what you know, because that will bring alignment, okay? And I just want to focus on this, because the root chakra is what they're really highlighting. You need your grounding. Learn how to ground a little bit more. You might be really good with your upper chakras, but you need to ground and stay stable. Your heart chakra is being addressed as well. So with karma comes a lot of pain, you know, because you meet people in your lifetime or this lifetime that remind you of other people in previous lifetimes. They are those people. Spirit wants to highlight that. Like a puzzle piece, things are coming together for you. You're starting to see things that you never saw before. So they want you to just tap in. Allow yourself to truly go through all aspects of yourself from your root chakra up, and let them lead you. So that's what I have for you guys today, and I'll see you soon. You take care. Bye.